Pastoralism is inherently resilient to many different shocks. The entire production system, the way of life, the livelihood itself has adapted and evolved over time with the land where those pastoralists that the pastoralists are using. What's happening with climate change is that across most of Africa we're seeing increased variability in rainfall, both volume and frequency. But as much as climate change is a very important issue for us, there are many underlying long-term factors that are increasing the vulnerability or reducing the resilience of pastoralist groups. A lot of this is land use. Land use changes, loss of pastures, loss of water resources as economies are evolving and changing. So again, pastoralists in general are trying to adapt. The pace of that change and their ability to adapt and possibly look at alternative livelihoods or diversify their livelihoods gets more and more difficult. The majority of African economies, pastoralists produce over 80% or more of the red meat for those countries. And the alternative to that is importing in meat, which has higher emissions from other areas. Building on some of the food systems gains that we saw during last COP28, as we're going into COP29, we need to see how to action that. Pastoralism, again, provides a really critical red meat supply into all of our countries, but we need to maintain that food system, which includes nature-based solutions and finding the right climate financing that supports that. Most of the African countries within their NDCs include livestock. Where they're really struggling is in their adaptation plans. We need more support of the governments to really understand emissions measurement itself and maybe trade-offs that they need to be considering and how to develop those action plans and then actually action those action plans, resource those action plans.